evening, class. Today we will begin to approach the teachings of the Omnissiah and the universal laws upon which resides in his realm. The universal laws are the foundational bedrock upon which all knowledge of our order is derived from, learnt from, and expanded from. Of the 16 laws, the first half are the mysteries of the cult Mechanicus. First, life is directed motion. Second, the spirit is the spark of life. Third, sentience is the ability to learn the value of knowledge. Fourth, intellect is the understanding of knowledge. Fifth, sentience is the basest form of intellect. Sixth, understanding is the true path to comprehension. Seventh, comprehension is the key to all things. Eighth, the Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The second half is the warnings of the cult Mechanicus. Ninth, the alien mechanism is a perversion of the true path. 10th, the soul is the conscience of sentience. 11th, a soul can be bestowed only by the Omnissiah. 12th, the soulless sentience is the enemy of all. 13th, the knowledge of the ancients stands beyond question. 14th, the machine spirit guards the knowledge of the ancients. 15th, flesh is fallible, but ritual honors the machine spirit. 16th, to break with ritual is to break with faith. These laws serve as our guidance in all things. Diplomacy, ritual, combat, and all matters pertaining to the use of basic and higher truths. Now, since this is the latest intaking of adepts who have shown potential for the priesthood, I shall explain the difference between the basic and higher truths. Ensure memory receptors are at full operating capacity and priority information channels fully engaged. The sum of any two numbers is the sum of those two numbers. This is a self-referential law. It is based on nothing but itself, but it is something that can clearly be observed in the universe. 2 and 2 will always equal 4. It is foundational, it is self-evident, it is something that the most basic sapients can observe. It is not built on any prior law, but it is demonstrably truth. This is one of the most basic truths. There are many basic truths. Many of the most essential are observable by even the most simplistic of sapients. Fire is hot compared to us. Ice is cold compared to us. Gravatic force pulls us to large objects. These things have more complex mathematical truths, but their practical effects remain to all to see. The wiring of a data slate is complex to a layman, but to one who comprehends enough basic truths of motive force, it is also a basic truth. Now, take for example a Hermes array. A Hermes array is a large machine that can connect 2 points in material space, allowing for information to be sent across while the points are connected. This allows for faster than light communications without the use of psychic technologies. Does anyone know how it connects 2 points in material space? The truth is that none alive do. The priesthood knows of the device and its function. We know of it from scattered recordings found in destroyed facilities and the half-destroyed complex on one of our vassal worlds. It is non-functional. We do not know how to repair it, for we have none to teach us the truths required to reach it any longer. It is a mystery, and we have no path to it. A higher truth is in between a mystery and a basic truth. We know how to keep the machine functional. We know how to repair it, and in optimal scenarios we can even build more of the machine. But the basic truths required to comprehend it are lost to us. We can only perform the rituals handed down to us, preserved by our forebears, established truths that have long been mapped. But a higher truth cannot become a basic truth until enough requisite basic truths are known to us. Truth is a ladder we seek to ascend, for comprehension is divinity. But too much was lost in the age of strife. We may never truly comprehend again, so we must perform the rituals. We must have faith in the machine. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. We perform rituals and await his arrival, for he will lead us to understanding again. That is all we can do anymore. Though why not try to understand again? I am sure some of you are wondering. It was done before. This proves it could be achieved again. The reality is that we cannot afford to. The age of technology was long ago, and too much of the galaxy has been ravaged already. We can pray for a golden age to come, in which understanding can be reached again, in which we can afford to learn once more. But we cannot plan for it to arrive, for we do not know. To seek understanding in the destructive manner required may waste resources needed to survive, something we cannot afford in such dangerous times. All we can do is perform the preserved rituals, and keep faith that the machines will endure for another day. This is our task. This is our purpose. And we have performed this task without fail for over 10,000 years. And someday, if the galaxy can be made safe enough for comprehension to be reached once more, it will be a most holy place indeed, and worth all of our sacrifices, made in the name of the Omnissiah and his glorious design. Now, to move on with our lesson, we shall begin with a small experiment regarding servo skulls, Mark 1, 2, and 3.